Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, the Stock Dude, back on the prowl again. If this is the first time that you're coming past this channel, I ask that you please hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. That way when the next video comes out, you'll be alerted and you won't miss a thing. I got 3 more bangers for you. A lot of people always want to look for something to trade. I get a lot of questions from a lot of newcomers, people that are brand new to investing. They're scared, they're a little nervous. If you're scared, say you're scared. Ain't nothing wrong with being scared. I get nervous and scared sometimes myself. But I got 3 bangers for you today. For the new investors out there, 3 that you can put away in your portfolio and you don't have to worry about them, because these 3, in my opinion, I feel like they're gonna move, and these right here can give you a jump start on your early investing career. Without further ado, the first one on the list is on your screen, man. This one goes by the name of Arrows Arrows STX Global Corporation. Ticker symbol ESGC. I'm gonna read a little bit about on the profile from Yahoo Finance. The description for this company says Arrows STX Global Corporation produces, markets, and distributes content to audiences around the world across traditional and digital media platforms. The company produces and distributes films, scripted and unscripted TV programming, and digital content across a variety of platforms. Now, just the description right there makes me think about another company that I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of. And this other company does pretty much the same thing. But the other company that I'm going to show you in a minute has a lot higher stock price. But Arrows reminds me of this company right here. And when I see a small company that's trading at only $2.06 per share, but it reminds me of a much larger and a much higher price stock company than this one is right here, you got to pay attention to it, man. Because at only $2 a share, $2.06 per share, what if this company just has a fraction of the success of this other company that I'm about to share with you? What if this $2.06 per share company by the name of Arrows STX Global Corporation can actually do like this one? This one is known as Roku. Now, Roku, their share price is $467.31 per share, man. And they do basically the exact same thing as Arrows company does. Now, Arrows is only $2.06. What if this $2.06 company can have just a fraction of the success of Roku? They in the same line of work. Everything is about streaming right now, man. People cutting the cord. I made a video a few weeks ago and told y'all that I cut the cord myself. Used to DJ back in the day, so I went from cutting records to cutting cords, man. So you gotta pay attention to these little companies that do like Roku. I had one a while back that reminded me of Roku. Since then, that stock price has went up quite a bit since the video came out. And here's another one by the name of Arrows STX Global Corporation, coming in at $2.06 per share. Always go to the bottom of the screen right here on my favorite, and I do mean favorite website, by the name of finviz.com. I see right here near the end of September, volume started to pick up and picked up strong. Had over 12 million shares that came into this stock on 2 separate days right here in September. That means something. So I'm looking here at the graph, and I see right now it's kind of forming a double bottom pattern where the price spiked up, came down, tested this area of support, held it. Price has been rising, then it sells off, comes right back down to that same area again. That's what makes it a double bottom, because it came down to the bottom, to the lowest area that it traded twice. Twice means double. That's what makes this pattern a double bottom pattern. And as you can see right here, recently the stock has broken out from this downtrend resistance line right here by this magenta line, and it's broken out. And once the stock breaks out, a lot of times it comes back and tests a support area, which it has already done on Thursday. On Friday, the stock price went green. In other words, it closed higher than where it opened. And also on Friday, we have excellent volume that came in, 6.3 million plus shares of volume. The average volume is only 3.14 million. So we coming in at over twice the amount of volume per share. That is normal for this stock. So you got 2 times the amount of volume, and it's breaking out of a downward pattern, and it's a small company, and it's like Roku. So this right here just lets me know one thing. It's going up. It's going up. I'm telling you, I don't know when it's going up. I don't know how much it's going up, but I do know that it's going up. And at only $2.06 per share, don't you want to be there for the go up, man? Don't you want to be there for that go up? Because it's going up. And at only $2.06 a share, you can grab your 1,000 shares, man, and just grab them and put them in your trade account and just hold them for 6 months. And I'm thinking, I can't guarantee it, but I'm thinking that you can at least double your money. You grab this and hold them for 6 months. And check this out. It has an EPS expectation for next year. Earnings per share is that right? EPS expected for next year, 1,300% growth in this company is expected for next year. Now, EPS drives stock prices. Earnings per share drives stock prices. Now, I got a note right here that I wrote down. I make sure I won't forget to tell you about. Y'all want to know a little secret about what I found out? Little secret for you. You want to find a stock that can possibly explode in price? When you find low price stocks like Eros at $2.06 per share, you find low price stocks that trade options like Eros. See where it says right here, optionable, and it has yes. That means that it trades options. And you want to find stocks that have high growth expectation like Eros. EPS next year coming in at over 1,300%. Stocks like that with a low price, trading options, and high growth expectation, those 3 things together, my little secret to you, they have an expectation of 1,300% EPS growth. Companies like that's small, low in price, that trade options with high growth expectation, have the potential to explode in price. Roku, back in the day, used to be the same way. Low price, they traded options, and they had a high growth expectation. Think about it, man. Roku was trading at $467 per share. Had those 3 same characteristics that good old Eros, STX Global Corporation had. And at $2.06 per share, Man, what you got to lose, man? But like I always say, this is just my opinion, and for entertainment and educational purposes only. I am not a stock expert, nor do I play one on YouTube. So anything that you hear on this channel, make sure you do your own due diligence. But I got 3 stocks that I feel will move. Eros STX Global Corporation is the first one of the 3. Second one of the 3 goes by the name of OBSV SA Incorporated. OBSV SA Incorporated. Now I'm going to go back to Yahoo Finance. Type in the ticker symbol, which is OBSV, and it only trades at $5.05 per share. I'll read you a little bit of the profile. Profile description says it might even be pronounced OBSV. I don't know what it is, but what I do know is it's going up. OBSV SA Incorporated is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company. They focus on the development and commercialization of novel therapeutics for women suffering from reproductive health and pregnancy issues. As I go back to finviz.com, look at the chart. Always do it. Always zero in right at the bottom of the screen. I check my volume, because when big money is interested in a low price stock, don't you think that you ought to be interested as well? OBSV is the ticker symbol. OBSV SA Incorporated had a huge influx of volume right here the middle of January. They came in with almost 148 million shares on this date right here in the middle of January. And as what's normal for stocks, when they make a big move, stocks tend to hit resistance after a big move and sells off. Because you got to look, it's normal for stocks to pull back. Any stock that has a big move is absolutely a normal thing for it to pull back. Because I'll put it to you like this. From this price right around here, around $2 a share, and this spike up here, and then this other spike up, before it pulled back and the price came down, it went as high as $5.33 per share. Think about that for a second. Before the big move, the price was $2 and change. After the big move and pullback, it spiked up to a high of $5.39 per share. Coming from $2 all the way up to over $5.39 per share, that's a lot of money, man, depending on how many shares that you bought. So if you buying at $2 and something, and it spikes up to over $5.39 and change, and you having thousands of shares that you purchased, you made a gang of money, a boatload of money. Now let me ask you this. If that was you, and you, let's say, had 5,000 shares, and you more than double your money right here in 1, 2, 3 trading days, wouldn't you want that money? Do like this. Heck yeah. Yes, stock dude, I want that money. Millionaires and billionaires, they just like you, and they just like me. They made a whole lot of money come from this $2 range, spiking up over $5. They want that money too. So that right there is the reason that the price hit this wall right around $5.10 a share and started to sell off. What caused this stock to fall and sell off was people getting their money, their profit. A lot of people was in down here at around $2 and some change per share. When the price doubled within a couple of days, they gonna get it too, just like you gonna get it, and just like I'm gonna get it, because I'll withdraw it in a heartbeat and pay a bill. So that's normal for the stock price to come back down. But what I want to bring your attention to right here, these 2 little legs on the bottom of these 2 days right here, the red one and a Z green candle. You notice the two legs are basically around the same price. That right there formed a area of support. Once after a big move like here, gap up, even though that gap up failed and turned red and started to come back down, it's still considered a big move. Once after a big move, a stock finds support. In other words, you see these little legs. Once after that big move and it tails off, which is normal by the way, and it finds that area of support and the price bounced off of the area of support, which is made plain to see by Friday's trading action. That same leg right there is not much lower than the leg that was formed on Thursday. Both of those together form an area of support. On that day right here, the price bounced up and has been trending higher. Same thing, profit taking took place right here when the price did the normal thing, which is sell off. There it is, another leg, and look at that. The bottom of this day, which was Thursday, that leg is right there at the bottom of that. That's a support level. And as you see, after that support level, bang, take off like a bottle rocket. So my suggestion to you is to wait for this to sell off, because people made a lot of money again. They came in at around $3-4 a share. Price spiked up in the course of 1 day's trading to over $5 a share. So I would wait if I was you, because this price more than likely will sell off because it sold off in the past. Now, if something sells off in the past, don't you think that it's a good probability that it'll sell off again in the future? It did it right back here in January, sold off, found support, then what? Move higher, pop. Do it right here. This is Friday's trading candle right here. Each day is equal to one candle. So it popped up again. So if I was you, I'd let it sell off just like it did back here. Let it sell off and let it come back possibly to the $4.50 range, maybe even $4 range. And if you can get it at $4.50, I would do it. But if it comes all the way back to this area right around $4, load the boat, because what this stock has showed me in the past, when it pops up like that and tails off, then usually between a month to 2 months later, it does it again. So give this one, a few weeks or so, let it tail off, let the people who made their money take their money, collect their money, let it sell off, and then wait for the brand new buyers to come in after this price sells off and gets cheaper. Then check it out, OBSV or OBSV SA, whatever you want to call it. Whatever the name is, one thing I know for sure, it's going up. That's the second stock. Now, coming in at number 3, I say the best for last. This right here. This is a company by the name of Palantir Technologies. Now I'm going to go back to Yahoo Finance and put in the ticker symbol, which is PLTR, Palantir Technologies. And I'm going to read a little bit on Yahoo Finance about the profile of the company, which will give you guys an idea of what they're all about. Palantir Technologies Incorporated builds and deploys software platforms for the intelligence community in the United States to assist in counter-terrorism investigations and operations. In other words, Palantir is a company that deals with cyber security. Now, this right here, once again, I say the best for last on this. Nowadays, we all need cyber securities, because during this pandemic that we're in, a lot of people are working from home, and not just people at home on the internet playing around like us. People are doing their jobs not from the office like they used to. They're working from home, doing their jobs at the crib. So if you're doing business from home, you need a company like this, Palantir Technologies. They have government contracts. They protect the government systems from hacks. This one is a long-term investment, because this one is going to move. This is another bottle rocket right here, because I see the support level has already been put in right here around $25 on Thursday. On Friday, the price popped up, and right now Palantir is trading at right around $29 per share. So the EPS for this company is 58%. Expected EPS for next year is 58%. And once again, you see right here, the volume came in on these 2 days, almost 310 million shares bought on 2 separate days of Palantir Technologies. And I always go to the bottom of the page first, man. And what I see at the bottom of the page is a lot of heavy buying. So check yourself and get some shares of PLTR, Palantir Technologies Incorporated. I don't know when, I don't know how much, but I do know one thing. It's going up. So make sure you get your shares and be in the stock when it continues to go higher. I'm your boy, known as a stock dude. That's all I got, man. Y'all take care.